We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Luis Castillo will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 5-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go. Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. For his career in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Reynolds begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Tucker on second. Reynolds on at first with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Reined in. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
That misses. 2-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Puig has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
2-1. So far this season, Puig comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So striding in, Gregory Polanco, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Has a look, now the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And it's 1-2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 2, the Reds coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Stephen Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
In is Joey Votto now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Fouled away. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. The throw to first. Got him. So an outstanding play at short to take away a potential base hit there. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. So coming to the plate, Nick Senzel, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey.
One out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. As he lines it out to center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now batting, Eugenio Suarez. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So here's Johan Camargo having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's low.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The 2-1.
Hey. Ew. Helpful.
Jacob Stallings, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Full count. Here it comes. Bounce towards the second baseman. Senzel brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 3 homers and 28 RBIs. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and two.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with. Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Pablo Reyes will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 1-0.
Hey,
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, shortstop, Cole Tucker.
Stepping in now, Cole Tucker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Aquino is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
The center fielder, number 10.
So coming to the plate, Brian Reynolds. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here's a look over to first. And another throw over. 2 down, runners at first and second. fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Trevor Williams enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Trevor Williams.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Striding into the box, Phillip Ervin, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2.
3-2.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. He's set and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. There's the 2-1 home. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in, Kurt Casale, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up to Frazier at the bag. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So stepping in, Luis Castillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The men on third with 2 down. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ready on 0-2, and he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Adam Frazier. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Adam Frazier.
The pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
That's ball
3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Lifted into center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
Now here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Bell in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Polanco at the track. The wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Nick Senzel. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first.
Now
it's an infield single.
The third baseman.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Suarez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those. Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High chopper to third. Barehanded at his knees. Wow.
Now batting.
Man at second here with 2 away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.